Good evening. Welcome to Two-A-Day on your Packer Link Up. Tonight is Monday, August 25th, and you're watching the 10 o'clock edition. Well, Coach McCarthy stepped forward and made a few comments tonight. He said of the injury situation that the Packers are facing and have been struggling through, we'll fight through it. That was his quote. And so the coach willing to admit that there is a problem, but not willing to surrender anything due to the fact that certain players will be or will not be on the field. He said a number of running backs with the injury to Ryan Grant have played well, and as well, in fact, as he has ever seen them play. I think he was hinting at Brandon Jackson, Noah Herron, and Vernon Morency. He said, but he did mention in particular that Lumpkin has had a steady climb, means he's been getting better and better. His most disappointing position, he said, was the defensive line, not because of their performance necessarily, but because they really haven't been healthy since the end of last season. Coach McCarthy also commented on the release of Deshaun Wynn, said it was, Coach McCarthy has always said it's about accountability and availability, and he said with Deshaun Wynn, it was availability. He said he had a bad stretch of injuries and reiterated that Deshaun Wynn has a lot of football in front of him. So, of course, on the way out, you don't want to give a back slap to a player who has just been cut. But I think McCarthy was sincere in the fact that when Deshaun Wynn was healthy, he was our starter for a while and could very well be picked up by another team and have a successful career with them. So, but as of right now, Deshaun Wynn is one of the players that we have cut. So, player spotlight tonight. We're going to talk about Ryan Grant just quickly. Ryan Grant, interviewed on Packers.com, did have a few comments. He was asked about the offensive line, kind of the shakeup there, and he said, you can't expect the offensive line to be where it will be mid-season, but he did say that they will be at a high level early. He expects them there, and he expects that of himself. He said he felt comfortable with the offense, said his cutbacks were good, and that he would work in particular since he's been out on pad level, running with high knees, and attacking with the ball. So Ryan Grant in the stable for this Thursday's game, and it looks like he is ready to really break out. He's excited to be back, and I am, for one, am excited to see him take the field, as I mentioned earlier today. One last note, the San Diego-Seattle game. San Diego was leading the Seattle Seahawks by a score of 10-7. So that is pretty much it for tonight. And tomorrow we'll catch up on some more player news and get some more out of training camp. We are looking at our team shaping up even as we speak, so we may have more news in that regard tomorrow. But we've seen some cuts. This is the hard part of the season in these last 2 weeks before that all-important game against the Vikings to kick off our 2008 season we win. So until tomorrow, we look forward to seeing you then, and as always, go Pack.